My name is June Todd, and I'm from Ocean City, Maryland. I was married to Omar for 51 years. Omar was a strong, hardworking, healthy man, but in January of 2012, his health failed. Had three visits to the hospital, and he was also in rehab for 4 weeks. Well, he was very unhappy. He wanted to be home. He really wanted to be here in his own house in Ocean City. And so he enjoyed being in his own bed. So we were advised to call in hospice. The medical director, I guess, explained to us that hospice does not mean the end is that near. It's to provide a comfortable way of life in your own home. I would say I would recommend it. And people need to take advantage of it earlier, before the end is so close, I guess you'd say. Omar was always happy to see the nurses and the aides and the chaplains. They would come in and he'd always have a smile on his face. And when they would leave, he would always have a thank you for them. And the family and friends would come from the church. The neighbors would come to visit. The children were here. I must say our son really helped me a lot. He was here so that I would be able to get out. And the few times that I had to call in the evening for any help, hospice, the nurses were right here to help me through that. But even the medicine was covered, like the aspirin and the medicine to make him comfortable. And there was never any bill. Medicare covered everything. And that's amazing. And so I was just amazed that in a year and a half that we had hospice care, that he never had an infection. His request was that he wanted to be at home for his final days, and he wanted to die at home. And I would not have been able to do that without the excellent care that hospice provided for us. So we gathered here in this room. It was peaceful. It was really comfortable. And so we prayed and we sang, said the Lord's Prayer. I held his hand. And so it was a good ending, I think, to a good life. 51 years. We really had a good marriage, a good life. And I couldn't have done it without hospice. So I shall be forever grateful to the Coastal Hospice and what they did for our family.